Yeah, hi, good morning.
Hello, sir. Very good morning. How are you, sir?
Yeah, fine, fine, absolutely fine. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking to you.
Hmm.
So, how was your morning so far?
Yeah, my morning so far so good. Everything is excellent. There is no complaint. What about your morning? How was your morning?
Yeah, same. Like I wanted to copy with you. That is also its morning has been quite good, and so hurry up. I have to very rush up, and I wake up it's as usual so early morning today. So it was really productive day for today start. Then finally I got to connect with you. So this is also something going to be very productive conversation and impactful conversation with each other because
Mhm.
I've been trying to use it's 2 and 3 days more than 3 days I think, but
Right.
we are not able to connect because of that miscommunication and misunderstanding that time schedule. So finally we have got connected. I hope that we are having conversations. It's wonderful, and thank you
Right.
for reaching out me and accepting my request to have here be with you. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
let's have
also
the
very
introduction. Then
happy.
we are
Mhm.
just trying. Yeah. Okay. So let me introduce myself first. And okay, as you know, my name is Josim, and I'm talking to you from West Bengal.
Mhm.
Okay, and about my qualification, I have done graduation and post graduation in Bengali literature, and currently I have been working. I've been working past 4 years as a private organization firm. It's accounts department, and along with that, right now I've been learning this language. It's a beautiful language, English. It's been a 1.5 year, and I'm very fond of the person that connecting the people for the stranger people like you. This is something learning, okay, that each other have conversation, because I feel that conversation is one of the part and one of the key that is boost my communication and increasing my level. So that's why I'm just trying to connect whenever I get free time. And I have also very small YouTube channel where I can post some conversation video and as well as also make solo video, and this is all about me. If you had any and wanted to know about me, definitely you have to raise your questions. I would love to answer them.
Right, right, right. Sounds incredible. Simultaneously, you are
Thank
doing a lot of things because you are a job holder and you are learning this language for 1.5 years. Like you started learning this language, and along with that, you started your YouTube channel and you are creating content. Yeah, really amazing. Sounds incredible.
yeah. Thank you so much, sir. So I would like to know about yourself as well. So could you introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, of course. Why not? My name is Ishtiaq, as you know, and I'm connecting to you from Purnia, one of the cities of Bihar. And my city, Purnia, is located nearby your state, nearby West Bengal, only 2-3 kilometers away from Uttar Dinajpur.
Oh,
Professionally,
really?
yeah, professionally, I work as a Arabic teacher. I teach only 1 hour in the morning, 6:30 to 7:30 Arabic language, and apart from teaching, I perform 5 time prayer in a mosque as a imam. You can say as a leader. And when it comes to my
Okay, sir.
hobbies, so I like to watch live cricket, and I love to read English content. Yeah, it's all about me.
Wow. That's wonderful. Sounds good. Okay, that's cool, sir. And you doing a good job on that. You are doing one thing. It's Imam. I think I have seen your videos, and also you're performing. That's all those stuff, which is really important. Those people, and
Hmm.
along with that, you are just wanted to and very eager to learn this language, and you keep doing it's good, wonderful job on that. Okay, sir.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Hmm. Go ahead.
yes, go ahead. Sir.
Yeah,
Yes, you
actually,
can proceed that one.
I lead one community. I work as a public speaker also. I always try to motivate them regarding humanity and religious things all the time. I try to make them understand how we can live life by peacefully, happily, and how we can respect our elders, especially our parents, and how we can nurture our new generation in a well manner. Yeah, these types of messages I always try to make them understand, but in different language, not in
Yes, sir.
English, only in Urdu and Arabic. But in future,
Uh,
actually, I wanted to inculcate this language in my speeches because it's a beautiful language. Like English is a beautiful language and a most demanding language. So if you are able to inculcate English language in your speech, so it would be easy for you to make others understand.
Definitely, sir. Right, sir. Right. Exactly right. Because you are a public speaker, and that time the many of people they are just listening your voice and listening your introduction and also instruction whatever you say, and you are just spreading your knowledge and something which is which wanted to do in next few generation and what have to do they are, and someone also they are comfortable to understand this language as well, because nowadays maximum people they are very habitual this language, a beautiful language English. So you have to create already you know, so that would be better for them, and they can interested more about you, and also they can know very easily. So already you are about these things and you just started working yourself. So definitely it is going to be very helpful, going to be very beneficial for next generation to motivated you, and they are also try to reach out to you, and they are also motivated by learning and listening your this your activities. Definitely it is
Mm.
really a wonderful job. I feel that, and that's why whenever I'm just got to know through social media like YouTube platform, and I've seen your videos through one of videos you are just a conversation through uh, English Yari. Yes, are you talking someone? Okay,
Tutor,
and I
English
have
Yari
seen you
tutor.
speak very wonderful English, and it's really good conversation with them. Then I'm also got inspired and I'm motivated try to reach out, because of whenever just I'm listening a lot whenever I get free time, and basically I'm
Mm,
just conversation speaking most of the time. I'm also speak listening. Okay, so
mm.
that time by knowingly I'm recommended that your video. I'm just click that video and just got to know about you, and that time drop the message to have connect with you. Okay, so I'm really happy to be here with you. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
and
also really glad
yeah,
you reach out after watching my videos on YouTube. I'm also really glad to be here and having a conversation with you because you watched my video, and after watching my videos, you approached me, and immediately I
yeah,
responded at that point of time. But yeah, it
yeah.
took time almost 2 3 days because day before yesterday, we wanted to record a session, but that
Yes,
time
sir.
at that point of time we were facing problem like my laptop
Yeah,
was not
because there
working.
was
Hmm.
yeah, technical problem I think so.
Technical problem
And yeah,
basically.
it has happened most of the time, because we are dependable on that technical and instrument like a mobile and laptop and all those regarding that we can connect, but that is not our hand. We have to just depends on those stuffs, but we have to keep patience, and after that finishing that kind of issues, then we'll try to again reach out. Okay, sir, thank you. So
So
I
how do
think
you
you don't have
manage
that
your
much.
Hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes,
So
sir.
my question
Please,
my
please
question
proceed, sir.
yeah, my question is that how do you manage all those things like you are learning, you are creating content, and you are doing 9 to 5 job. So how do you manage all those things? It
Yeah, it
means
is really good.
you are following a principle like
Yes, it is not a cup of tea, sir. Definitely, it is really very difficult to manage all those stuffs. Because of that, I'm being a job holder, and 10 to 5:30 it's my office time and my working time duration. Okay, so being a fond of that person to learner. Okay, in this language, I'm really love to speak this language in its beautiful language English. So that's why I have to manage the schedule and try to connect someone to my keep continue the practicing and consistency. Okay, So it is really difficult and it is really challenging for me to keep consistency my practicing, and as well also run a YouTube channel, all those. But I'm not professionally invest the time that run my YouTube channel.
Mhm.
Being keep continue that consistency, and that is push me to be here. That's why I'm just uploaded my videos and making that season. Okay, I don't have any intention to create the video and make the season. So I'm after that I would be uploaded my channel. After that I'm just what
Hello.
is something push me to be keep continue doing my journey. Okay, so that's why I'm just uploaded my videos. That's why I'm making this video. But I'm fast. I'm giving too much priority learning this language very well, and I'm trying to become a good speaker in this language first of all. So that's why I uploaded. And it is motivated me to keep doing this journey. Okay, you don't have any intention in future and don't have it's your goal and dream, so that's why you would not you're not getting your intention, you're not getting too much it's your priority. So that's why I uploaded. I'm just keep, make that season, that is day by day I'm just push me to make the schedule and somehow you can manage your schedule, then try to connect someone, try to approach them to have conversation with me. Okay, this is something it's going on, but it is really difficult, very difficult. They are tough to be here and keep doing this journey. But overall I'm really happy to hear, I'm really happy to doing this all those activities, because I'm learning day by day, because I can
Yeah.
connect many of person, many people. They are very educated, they are very very professional boy. I can learn so many things with them. Okay, so with
Right.
the help of this language, so that's why I'm feeling well and I wanted to do more. I want to keep continue this journey. Okay, but it is difficult definitely. But if you are to wanted to do by your positively and that wrong right positive track, so definitely you can solve, you can do manage your everything for your exact intention. But I have that and everyone has that, but sometimes after a certain period, after some days, they are fell down, they are out of the track as many of reason. But that time I'm also feeling that kind of things, but somehow I'm just keep continue. I'm just move forward and go and head out then on the way, whatever is happening. Okay, so to be honest, it's really tough, but I can manage it for my being a fond
Right.
of the person to learning learner.
Of
And
course,
what
of
about
course.
your people said you are also very responsible person, I have seen, and as your profession, definitely you have to take your manage, you have to make the schedule very positively, and that is your also more positive your activities you have to doing, because you have the responsibility. Many of people they are dependables. You have to uh, very carefully maintain your time work, that your
Exactly.
routine, I think so. So how could you manage all those system, and also you are doing this wonderful activities by like English regarding, and as well also your major professional work. So what about your manageable time, and how could you manage? Could you share you something that someone also learning these things, they are also trying to do this kind of activity. If you they are planning to learning this language, sir, please
Yeah.
sharing something about that.
Mhm. Yeah, if I talk about my job, so it's not too much time consumption job. It is not consuming my too much time. I teach only 1 hour, and one time prayer required only 20 minutes. So 5 time prayer, 1 hour teaching. So 4 to 5 hours is enough for my job, for my duty. Rest of the day, I don't have any other activity. The rest of day, I only scrolling on social media for learning this language, and I communicate with the strangers. for building my confidence, for removing hesitation, and sometimes like I record a session, sometimes solo videos. So yeah, I'm managing all the thing. As you mentioned, you are enjoying your learning English learning journey and YouTube journey. Same here. I'm also, since I started my spoken English journey, I'm enjoying it, and everything is going perfectly. And now I'm really happy because 2 years back, I have never thought I could speak English. 2 years back, before starting my English journey, I never thought I could speak English, but now I'm speaking. It's a big achievement for me. I'm considering it a big achievement because now at least I can communicate, and now I'm quite confident. And if I talk about YouTube journey, so I am totally new in YouTube because almost 5 to 6 months back I started. Still, I am a beginner because creating content, it's running a YouTube channel is not easy task. First, you need to prepare content, then record it correct way in a correct way, and then you need to do so many things on YouTube, like settings and thumbnails, video editing. All these things are not easy initially. Initially, not easy. So we are like a beginner. So now we are facing problem to do all these things, managing our YouTube channel. But once we will familiar about these things, like creating content, recording sessions, and uploading videos, and making thumbnails. Once we will familiar, then it will be easy for us. But now it's not easy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
time
yeah, exactly.
consuming actually. So still, but I am enjoying myself.
Yes, sir. So as you mentioned that last 2 years back, and what do you think, and what are you thinking about that learning this language? Like in English, you could not able to speak that time, but right now you speak very well. You speak good English, definitely. So right now, what do you feel? Is there anyone wanted to learning this language? It is very difficult task, or it is bigger deal. It is a very big deal. What is about that after learning this language, after speaking is very well? So what about that giving you wanted to response them, they are wanted to very eager to learn this language, that because of that last few months back you that thinking it's something else, and right now you speak good English, and okay, then you are the one of example to do, and you are doing its good job on that. So as of that right now situation, what do you wanted to say those people? And I'm also very eager to know this your feedback.
Yeah, if I talk about English language, so it's a language. Anyone can learn it,
Yes,
and
sir.
anyone can learn it. It doesn't mean it's easy. It doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
easy. English is not about 100 sentences. English is not about 1,000 vocabs. It will take time. Overnight, nothing will happen. Overnight,
Yes,
nothing will
sir.
happen. You need to maintain consistency, regular practice. Suppose if you want to be successful in long run, suppose 2 years back, or 3 years back, or 6 months back, you wanted to be fluent English speaker. So you need to start doing activities which is helpful. And maintaining consistency also really important. And you need to sacrifice small pleasure also. You need to
Yes.
sacrifice a small pleasure. Like suppose we are getting pleasure while scrolling on social media. So if you have desire to speak this language, English language fluently, like a native English speaker, you need to spend that time while reading books. You can,
Yeah.
instead of watching movies or TV shows, you can start watching motivational videos, like you can watch educational videos.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so
Exactly. Got it. Your point.
wanted to get a long run, if you are looking success for long run, you need to sacrifice a small pleasure, and you need your goal also should be clear cut, and you need to be focused, and everyday practice, consistency matter a lot. So yeah, it's not too much hard, it's not too much easy. It depends on person to person, how much you are
Depends.
dedicated regarding this language, how much you are passionate about this language. Because you can read articles and blogs, and you can watch videos. Few people, they become fluent in 3 months, within 3 months. And if some people, they
Yes.
are trying to learn this language for a long period of time, almost 5 years, and they are trying, but still they are not fluent. Why? Because both journeys are different, both mindset is different.
Yes.
Maybe that person who became fluent in this language within 3 months, maybe his background is good, he has English environment, and he is putting effort, energy, willpower, everything back of this language. that's
Right.
why that's why within 3 months he became fluent. The other
Right, sir.
person, he is working for last 5 years, but still he is not fluent. Maybe that person is too much
Yes.
busy. That person is schedule is like a busy schedule, and they are doing other activities. They are not getting time to do practice. That's why they spend 5 years, but still they are not able to speak like a native English speaker. So yeah, it's a depend person to person.
Great observation, sir. I'm agree with you definitely. It depends upon whatever wanted to they treat as this language and how many times you wanted to spending this regarding for learning purpose. But definitely it will take time. It's not happens overnight. But if you anyone can learn this language by being a paying your in investing your time and paying your attention, how what is that exact way how you're just treating this language, it will be possible, but that is your perspective how love to do this language for buying yourself. Okay,
So,
that's great.
one thing I would like to ask you, in order to improve your English, you are watching English videos, and you may be reading some English content. So, are you someone who
Not
like
reading,
writing or not?
yeah, I love to writing, not writings that much, but I'm just read some kind of English newspaper books sometimes, but I didn't get that much of time to spending that time. But I'm very easy to listening. But I get sometimes 5 minutes times that I'm just right now free. Then I'm just open that YouTube and then just recommend any kind of searching the video. Just I'm just check it out and just I'm watching. But it is not possible to specifically make the schedule to writing and all those. It's why listen, okay, read is okay, that's not possible. But reading, and sometimes I will try to read it. I love to do read, but listening a lot, I'm okay, listening is very easy task, but writing it is really it's very actually it's difficult for you are just start something doing your job and something else, that is something not possible. Okay, but reading and listening it is really easy for me, and I love to do listening a lot. And every day I'm watching and listening, it's more than 1.5 hour every day. Okay,
Right,
3 and 4 season I love to watching that content.
right.
Yes.
Of course. Actually, writing is not a piece of cake for a lot of people. For a lot of people, like
Yeah, yeah.
if I talk about myself, I am also not into writing. I tried so many times, because writing is a good thing, because by writing you can organize your thoughts in a well manner. If you are a writer, so
Exactly.
you can organize your
Yeah.
thoughts in a well manner. But I'm not into writing, because I tried so many times, but I failed. I think it's a boring
Mhm.
process for me, but in future I want to develop this habit also. And as you mentioned, you most of the time you listen. So listening is a really amazing thing, because how we learn our first language only by listening our parents, our siblings, our
Fine.
neighbors. Yeah, only listening, and
Yes.
by listening and
And
by copying them, we learn our first language easily without any grammar, without dictionary. We
day
learn
by
our
day,
first
yeah.
language. So
By
listening, you are
listening day
doing
by day
really
by day habitual with language, then we can reply those sentence, those structure, those frame, how beautifully they are speaking, how beautifully they are making the frame, making the sentence. That is something in calculate our mind, and then after during my conversation I would be able to recall that sentence, recall that frame. then I can apply them. First, I have to understand very well, and after that, we are just very fascinated. We are just very eager and attach those things, those voice. Then I can reply very easily. I can copy that. Okay. Day by day, we are just habitual. This language is after certain period. It is that is one of the good process. Listening, it's more important. Listening, one of the key to learning one of language. Okay, but yeah, writing also something you want to become a very advanced level, and you are just wanted to become a teacher, and you want to teach somewhere. So there is something also a benefits, but okay, but it is really it's tough for making the schedule, making that time for
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
being a job holder and doing something, doing your major activities. That is something. It's getting issues to make you that time.
Right, right, right. You are absolutely right.
Yes, sir. And sir, I'd like to know about yeah, one thing. When did you start exactly your actually speaking, Danny? And what is that? How did you start your? And that time, what do you feel you're speaking? Okay, I think that you are just very fascinated, and you are just very fond of the person also like me to in learning this language. So, what about that time to started your first journey? That what is about your feeling that time?
Yeah, that time, to be honest, when I started my spoken English journey, at that point of time, I couldn't speak even a single sentence because I don't have any kind of academic education. I don't have any formal education. So that time, how I can explain it? One incident happened with me. First time when I tried to speak with a stranger, I connected with a
Okay,
person
sir.
who was from your state, from Kolkata. Yeah,
Kolkata.
so
Okay.
I asked him, "What is your name?" He answered me. And my second question was, "Where are you?" Which is not right. Actually, where are you from? We need to add a from. End of the sentence, we need to add a from. At that point of time, I was totally beginner. Simply, I asked, "Where are you?" Oh
Yeah.
my God, that person used so many harsh words for me, and even he abused me and disconnected the call. So it was really
Oh,
disappointing for me because that time I started thinking, oh my God, English is not like a cup of tea for me. Maybe I couldn't speak this language, but I had decided to learn this language. That's why I never gave up. I never
yeah.
gave up,
Good.
and I started watching videos, and I collected
Oh,
a
yeah.
few sentences, few questions from YouTube, and again I tried to connect with a stranger. So still
Yes.
that moment, because since then now you can see
Yeah.
huge changes. You can see huge changes now.
Yes,
I
exactly.
can I can express my thoughts and ideas clearly and confidently.
Yes, yes, exactly right, sir. So still, are you can able to speak this language very well, and also you can express your thought, you can express your thinking, and you can elaborate your thinking while in your are you doing this activities, Imam, as you mentioned, and as your profession that is, and every Friday you have to speak. It's minimum 20 and 30 minutes. So during that speech, do you try to apply this English, and do you have to speak this language sometimes? And what is about that atmosphere? This is something help you to elaborate your speech that is benefits for that people, and what kind of impact this language for that time during your conversation. What do you feel that time, sir?
Yeah, actually, till the time I haven't used English in my speeches. Till the time
Okay.
I haven't used English sentences, actually single word sometimes I use, but
Hmm.
sentences I haven't used till the time. But in future, I want to use English sentences, and I want to translate. Arabic sentences in English language so that I can make them understand easily. Because nowadays, most of the people they know English, little bit English.
They
They
know,
know they some are good at English, some are not good, but still they are able to understand.
able to understand.
So
And
it will
this is
help in
creating environment.
Yeah,
Yes.
it will help in it will
Help
help in it. Suppose it also depend on your audience. Suppose what types of audience
audience.
do you have? Like suppose if you are
Yes.
delivering messages in city areas, that time you can
Yeah.
use English language in between your
And you have
speeches.
to use also.
Hmm. You have to use English sentences and phrases or idioms or one whole paragraph you can say in English. But suppose you are delivering messages in a small village. So that point of time, if you are using English sentences, it will not create any sense. So you need to
Create
keep in
sense and
your
that is
mind
not
your
required. Yeah.
audience.
Yeah, but in future it will be required for next generation. They are
Hmm.
also habitual. They are also trying to listening. They are also understand very well. So you have to already prepare yourself this language, and you are habitual this before that, and you can and apply that time. You can have to express your thought, express your speech, express your instruction. So that would be grateful those person, and you are become a it's good frame and you have good manners that time. So definitely this is something benefit, this is something creating good and atmosphere that time.
Right.
So already you are just started your working yourself, and this is something not only this language on learning your language, you can also being this helping this language, you can know many things, you can connect no, and out of country people and anywhere people, this everywhere you with this help of language you can just connect someone, and you can express your knowledge, you can just know something with help of this language. And this is also going to be helpful, not only this language for learning purpose, it is also one of the tool. And this with of that tool you can learn so many things, because I feel that this language not only express our thought, we can learn so many things by learning this language, by knowing this language, because one of the way to we can understand each other. And
Right.
this is one of the communication to express our thoughts, express our thinking.
Hmm. Right. Right. So, shall we wrap up the conversation?
Yes, sir, it's really, really remarkable and wonderful have conversation with you. And I'm first time talking with you as like okay, and this regarding field person, and so that's why I'm very eager to connect with you. Finally, I have conversation. It was really grateful conversation with. I love to connect with you once more again any days, and then
Yeah,
we'll
of
talk
course.
about any something specific topic, and a really helpful conversation. It is really meaningful
Right.
conversation with you. Thank you for
Okay.
accepting me.
Okay.
If that is
Thanks.
possible to send me the link and that video. Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Once again, thank you so much for connecting to me and having a conversation. Okay. Thanks. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
Good.